Everyone. Welcome to Thursday Night Live. Hi, Ruth. How are you? So, I am excited tonight. If you read the title, we're going to be making some ruffles and some pockets and some tags for my. Hope you're still there. We've been having some connection difficulty, and I hope it lasts tonight. Our area has been under a tremendous amount of flooding from Edna and the hurricane that was out on the coast, and we've been pretty much under hurricane warning all all day actually, and so it was extended to 6 o'clock tonight, and then they have extended again to 9 o'clock tonight. So I don't know, but right now I'm safe where I am. My apartment is high on a hill, so we're pretty good. And the rain, it looks like the rain has slowed down to a mist now, so be okay. So, how are you tonight? Hello to whoever just came in. We're going to be making some. Oh yeah. Well, we didn't really get hit by the hurricane per se. We got hit by the rain from the hurricane, which can almost be just as devastating, you know. So, alrighty. So why I still have everything going here and we're still online, I'm going to go ahead and put you down here and we'll get started tonight. So hang on. Well, I'm glad you're just fine, Miss Ruth. Can everybody see now? There we go. So remember, this is the a paper that I'm using for my December daily. And I really want to make another one too, because I think this page right here would make a beautiful cover for a December, for any kind of Christmas tea-in or whatever. So I might be making a couple of more of these, blank of course, but you know. So let's put that aside and I'll show you the papers that we're going to be working with tonight. Well, I pulled out my scraps from there because I always keep my scraps. And I also pulled out this page right here that has like the borders on it. I think that's really pretty. And I think we can do something with those. And then this page and then this page. I love this page too. So right now we're going to make some ruffles. And I'm going to be using this page and this page to make some. Now, my sewing machine is not, it's just not good. And so we're going to have to do this the other way. And I had a video out back on my 24 weeks of Christmas showing how I made these ruffles. But since you're here, you can watch me do this. So we're going to start and we're going to make 1.5 inch ruffles. So I'm just going to cut a piece of paper to 1.5 inches. Make sure I'm lined up straight here. Okay. And I think, I'm not sure if I'm going to go the whole edge of the book, but I think I'm going to cut this down to maybe 6.5 inches. Okay. And we can get a small one out of that. And then how I start mine off, I'm going to take my scissors and find the halfway point, which is about right here. And I'm just going to make a little slit. And we're going to create a little dovetail. Hello to who all ever came in. Hope you will say hello. Okay. And then we're going to fold our paper. And we're going to glue it. Now I like to just put my hand down there. I didn't get that quite so straight. And I'm going to do it over. There we go. I like to put a thumb down to start bending, just like about a thumb's length down like that. And then I will bend the paper, try to get it even and straight. I'm not going to score it because it's easy to do it this way. And then you're going to start your same one, put your thumb down on top of the existing, and then pull your paper down. Try to make sure it's even with that. And you can also do fabric this way as well. So we're making kind of a little small one right now. And this one is just a little out of whack. I have a friend that's building a house right now, and they say their favorite saying is just a hair out of square. Well, this is just a hair out of square, but I can fix it. Just lining it up and try to make it even as possible. And if it's not perfect, you know, I'm okay with that. Because you know what? We can take some scissors and trim it off and make it even. Okay. So we're going to leave a little bit at the top, or we will stick something on there. And I'm just going to take my bone folder, one of them. Don't know where my big one is right off the bat, but take my bone folder and just press that down like that, like so. So we're going to make a little one, and I know where this one is going. Then we're going to turn it over on the back side, and we're going to put glue down in between the little ruffles. And then we're going to press down. Okay. And then we're going to do the same thing on the front side. Just a tiny bit. You don't want it to gush out. Okay. I told you mine is just a hair out of square over here on this side. So all I'm going to do is take my scissors and just even it up a bit. Okay, then we had a ruffle. Now normally if I was making these from the machine, I would be sewing up the middle to attach them. And then I probably need a little bit bigger one, but this was just a little tiny one. And we're going to find something to put on top of it. And I have all these little kind of parts and stuff in the paper pad. Or we can snip a little piece off of something to put on there. And I'm thinking that we will maybe cut a little piece off this right here for something. Or let me look in my little Christmas bag over here. Something that would be cute on there. And it's pink and it's big enough. Let's see. That's cute, and it is pink, and it would work, but it's just not quite big enough to cover the area. So like I said, even though I'm using this paper pad, you can pull from things that, you know, make it uniquely your own. I'm looking through my little Christmas stash here. don't think these snowflakes are quite big enough, but I could put 2 of them on there. But let's look through the pad that had the cut apart, see if we can find a small cut apart to do it. Hello to whoever came in. Welcome, and I'm glad you're here tonight. See, these cut aparts are kind of big, so we're going to take this, have an idea. We're going to take this, we're going to measure this. This is 1.5 inches. So we are going to take, whoops, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to jerk y'all around like that. Please forgive me for the earthquake there. I'm going to cut some of these snowflakes off. I think that would be beautiful. I'm just going to cut the whole strip down. And this strip is really cute. It'll give it a little contrast from the pink. I'm just lining my line up so I don't. All right, so now what I'm going to do is measure 1.5 inches. See where that cuts me at. I'm just going to cut my snowflake right in half. So I'm going to go just a little bit further. I'm just going to go in between these 2 snowflakes right here. Now, it's going to be a little bit longer, but that's okay. And because I can trim a little bit off, but I just really wanted the whole snowflake on there. Okay. Let's do that. Okay. We're going to do that, and we're going to do something else to it too. I'm going to round the ends on it to give it a little bit softer look. And then we may come back and put something on this. So I'm going to put it on here. Oops. Okay. So I'm just making a bunch of stuff up. I don't know where I'm going to be putting it at yet. But this might go on one of the pages. So let's do, let's figure out how we can make a pocket on the inside, which I already made a bag on the inside here for some stuff. So let's make a little tag to go into it. And your cut aparts make really good tags. But we are going to decorate up the bag a little bit. And I'm going to cut this down. I'm going to put this at the bottom. I'm just trying to see where I want it at. And this has got a pink background in it. It's not just, okay, I think I want that on there. And then I saved me a little snowflake to use on something else, like an embellishment or something. That would have been cute on there too. Well, we're just going to keep going here. So we're going to. I'm trying to decide if I want to edge it with Victorian Velvet ink or if I want to make this just really contemporary and leave the pages white and leave all the edges white, which I think that's what I'm going to do this time. I am going to go outside the box. Because, you know, I'm normally a shabby chic kind of vintagey person, and just about everything I do is distressed and stuff. So I'm going to go outside the box this time and create a little different look. Okay. Let's see if this will go in here, or if we need to trim some off. They're doing a mini album, and I used a ton of 110 pound cardstock, and so I am using up my scraps now. It's always good to use your scraps. And I'm just going to line this up with the top. Come on now. I had you perfect just a minute ago. Another good thing about using glue is that you do have a moment of wiggle room there. Let's see. And I don't know if I want to put a stamp here or leave this for a picture from Christmas, or I don't know. So let's let me think about this for a moment here. Let's think about it for a moment. If I had something that says Christmas memories, I might leave the bottom. Oh, but I don't know that I do. Let's see. But I love that little snowflake. Nah, I'm not going to use that right now. All right, let's see. Of course, I didn't pull any stamps out because I wasn't thinking about it until just now. But you can tell how sturdy this is now. All right, let's see. I have a huge assortment of Christmas stamps. And I don't think I have one that says Christmas memories. So I have this Christmas set by May. And it's like for a calendar or something like that. And I'm not sure what color. We're going to pull both of these out and see what they look like. Can't remember exactly what they look like. But it has a little Christmas thing that says Christmas right here. So we can just put Christmas right here. And that way I can have some journaling space if I want to. This is my Santa, Dear Santa thingy. And, okay. Let me reach in here and get my Stampin' blocks out. I might need a little one too. All right, I want to see what these inks look like. So So I'm going to take a little scrap of paper and just dab it on there. That's kind of a melon kind of pinky. So I might not use that one. Yep, this is it. Hi, Nora. I'm so sorry. I just saw you come in. Hi, Chris. Hi, have it all. Okay, so for those that came in, we made a little tie. We made a little ruffle. I'm going to make a little tie. We might make some more ruffles. I'm going to make a little pocket, some pockets. Right now, we're going to create a tag for the inside of our journal. I just glued this little thing for decoration. This is going to go in here, but I wanted it to be a little thicker, so I added some 110-pound cardstock on the back. Now I'm going to stamp a little Christmas thing up there. It says Christmas, and maybe something else. I don't know. You know, it's a shame. I've had these stamps forever and ever and a day, and I don't think I've ever used them. You know, I got them when I was doing my planner, but I don't really do my planner much anymore, so I don't know. Should I stamp that in pink or gold? What do y'all think? Because I have gold ink in there too. Since this has got a gold border around it, got a lot of pink, so let me know. Pink or, hi, Joe. I'm sorry about that. I couldn't remember. My brain just doesn't work all that well sometimes. Pink or gold, guys? You like both? I'm just going to stamp a little pink ornament down here. It's very faint. I like that. Maybe one down here. I'm just trying to see what would stand out most here, because the pink, like you see, is very light. I mean, you can see it, but it is very light. So let's see what I have in ways of gold. I have some gold ink here. This is metallic ink pad. It's by Dough Crafts, and I think this came from Gareth. It's a pretty gold though. So we're just going to stamp the word Christmas on there. I should have put this in my Misty but, or my platform. Let's see how it stamps on a scrap piece of paper first, because, you know, sometimes you need to prime your stamps. Yeah, that's really, really, really light. Used to be a lot darker. I hope it's not getting dry. That is not going to be dark enough, even though it shows up dark. It might show up a little darker after it dries. But have no fear, I do have one more gold one. I have a lot of ink in here. My friend Angie sent me some ink, and but I think this one is one I've already had. I don't know. Let's see what this one looks like. If not, we're going to have to stamp it in the pink. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Okay. And we'll just do little gold ornaments around it. I'm doing okay, Miss Teresa. How the heck are you? I haven't seen you in a while. It is so nice to have all you ladies back tonight. I had truly missed you. Today's been kind of a difficult day for me. But I know it's been difficult days for other people too. If you follow me on Facebook, you guys know that today was my dad's birthday. So it's been a little hard. But he is happy in heaven. And as much as I miss him, I don't think he'd come back for me. He's happy in heaven. So I'm just going to stamp Christmas right here in the gold. Just going to let that sit for a minute so it can absorb some of the ink into the paper. There we go. It came out pretty good. I'll wipe that off. And maybe I'm going to leave the gold ink out here because I might use it for something else. Make borders on something or something like that. Let's put this little Christmas tree, this little ornament. Let's do it. About a little Christmas thing. Just try to highlight it a little bit. Okay. Like that. Now that's going to leave me lots of room in the middle to do some journaling or add a small picture. Now we are going to punch a little hole in it. That's why I added the 110 pound cardstock. I love pink and gold together too. Hello there. How are you, dear? So we are going to, I guess I ought to open it first, hadn't I? We're going to punch a little hole. And I have it set at, let's see, 3/8 of an inch. So that we'll hit the middle kind of between the, before you get to the gold on here. And I'm just kind of eyeballing the middle. If my hand would stop shaking, see that? That's pretty good there. So, now we're going to put a little ribbon in it. And you know what? I don't have any pink Christmas ribbon, but I found this in my spring ribbon. And it's sheer ribbon. Isn't that pretty? So, oh, you talking about green? No, I don't know about green. This is my, you know what I need to do is stick that pin back in my glue before it gets all clogged up. I want one of those glue toppers, but since I can't get one, I can't buy one. I'm gonna have to learn how to make me one. I know that's probably way too much, but that's okay. I want to get me one of those bead threaders like Mimi has too, so she can. I think I'll put this at the top. I love the sheerness of that. If I can get this to go in here. Well, that wasn't too bad, was it? Not at all. Straighten it up a little bit. Pull my ends through. And I probably cut off just a little bit more than what I needed, but that's okay. I can trim it off. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Released from where, Teresa? Well, it doesn't matter. I can't buy anything, so. All right, so we have that little pocket with a little tag that we can journal on or add a little picture. I'm probably going to add a little picture of me and my grandkids when we do something together. The theme park that my daughter always buys me a season pass for that we didn't get to use this year. They're opening up for wintertime. Oh, thank you, Teresa. They're opening up for wintertime finally, because most theme parks have been open, but you know what? This one is straddled between two states, South Carolina and North Carolina. It's Carowinds Theme Park. And they decided, North Carolina wouldn't let us open yet. And South Carolina said they could, so it's been a process trying to get everything done. Now, I think what I'm going to do is here, I'm going to start stamping some corners. Your husband just retired. Well, when you don't have no money, you can't order. So, being broke has its advantages. It keeps me out of trouble. I don't have to worry about getting in trouble. Now, I think what I'm going to do is, I know this is pink, but you see my holly leaves on here are colored pink and stuff. So I am going to color those pink as well. So I am going to stamp my little holly branches and stuff in gold and then fill them in pink. Oops, let me wipe the edges of my block here. And if I don't like it after it's done, well, I'll put something over it. Okay. See? I like that. Just kind of frame the page a little bit. Now, this is going to be my opening page, not part of my week, because what I'm going to be doing is like, this will be day one, and so on and so on. A 2-page spread so that I can put pictures if I want to, or... Oh, you get a Carowinds? I love Carowinds. It's a great place to be able to spend some time with my grandchildren, doing something they love, And as long as Mama keeps furnishing me season passes, I'll be going to Carowinds. We like to go to the water park in the summertime. Of course, we don't know when the water park will be open again because, yeah, it's just, it's going to be difficult. So, I mean, they won't be able to do social distancing and that kind of stuff in the water park. So we don't know what's going to happen there. All right. Do I have a pink color pencil in here? I do. I have some really, really good watercolor pencils. Somewhere along the way I've lost them. I don't know where they are. So I'm just going to color the leaves in pink here. And I don't know, it says pink matter. So I'm guessing it's pink. I can't really tell. And then just color the little berries in pink. I think that's cute. Of course, I have some pink stickles too. I may have to go back over and put the berries on there, but we won't do it tonight because then we won't be able to do anything else in here because it won't dry fast enough for us. All right, so we got that done. Lay that to the side. Now, I thought I had something on here that said months, but, you know, I don't know. I guess I don't. I do. Oh, here's something that says memories, y'all. I knew I saw memories on here somewhere. Let's pull this back off. We don't need music, though, but this is together, so we're going to cut this. Now, in case you didn't know, when you have stamps, your clear stamps, you can definitely cut these and cut them apart. I do a lot of times. But these were just stuck together. They weren't meant to go together. Okay. So here is a little memory. And I think it will fit on this block perfect. Let's get it even here. Make sure I got it the right way. Christmas memories. And wipe all this extra ink off. And we're going to put that right up under there. Yay! So we got Christmas memories now. Okay. And it's just small enough to fit nicely on there. All right. And now we have a pocket over here on this side. But I want to put something over here to kind of decorate up the page. Because this is like, I'm going to... I want to find something to write out December dailies at the top. So I want to leave this much space right here. And I may have some pink letters somewhere. So that's going to save there. So I want to do something down here in the middle, like a picture or a decoration or something like that. But I think I'm going to take some of these little holly leaves and just put them on my little stamp block wherever it went. And just put some little holly leaves on here. Just to give it a little something extra. I think that's cute. Like I said, I want to leave something right here that says December daily, so I don't want to stamp over that too much. Okay. All right. Just do a little something, something. Now, I pulled this out of my, well, I didn't pull this out of my stash. I made this. This is one of my little envelopes that I make. And so I thought this would fit really nicely in there and on a page. So I'm probably going to put it on the back page, but not right now. But I am going to be using that, so I'm going to tuck that in there. For right now, I'm going to tuck it in the back behind that pocket. Now, we also have a pocket behind here as well. Behind the envelope. Needs to be a little bit smaller than this one. So let's make us a tall, skinny tag to go on here before we do anything else. I'll put that back in here so we don't lose it. Pull it out just a bit. I think I'm going to make a little tag with this. Make a tag within a tag, if that makes any sense. And I think I might maybe I'll put, I was thinking about doing this, and I may cover up that little gold thing and just put the ruffle here and put a little flower on the front. I like that. I might do that. So the ruffle might go for the cover. Forgive me, y'all. I kind of jump all over the place sometimes. But, you know. All right, let's find a piece of scrap paper over here that I might have left 12 inches. Not that. Or it doesn't really have to be 12 inches. Okay, this is smaller. And I think this would go nicely in that back pocket. Maybe just trim a little bit of it off. I need that stamp set. We're going to stamp with that. You know, my work surface over here is just ridiculous. Because, like I said, I've been doing a baby album for my pastor's wife. And I've been doing lots of creating. I did a special video. I did a Christmas video for my club members this week. One of my Christmas ornament series for my club members. Got all that stuff still out here. And I am making some more traveler's notebooks for to sell. Okay, we need to cut off some of that. We're going to make this 6.5. Let's see where that lands us. I think that's good. Okay. Now, oh wait, I need to do this too. Let's see, where did we put this at? We are at 3 3/8 by 6.5. So let's do 6.5 first. So we don't waste the whole big paper cutting it at 3 3/8. Remember, we're going to back up our we're backing up our tags with 110-pound cardstock so that they can be nice and sturdy. And this would make a cute little bookmark. I just got through making 144 bookmarks, and honestly, I was going to film it, but I didn't film it because it was for a special project with Maymay, and it was bookmarks for seniors, and it was through Cards for Tots program, and there was a deadline, and it's the one that I did all the cards for when COVID first started, but there was a deadline, and I had to get it in there to the deadline, so I didn't film it, but they needed like 4,000 or 5,000 bookmarks, so they needed a lot. See why I this is why I use glue, because it's easier to do, and even when you do, sometimes you can not get it quite even, but you know what, you can take a pair of scissors or make it even, and if you're like me, you don't care, don't worry about it. Alright, so I want to make these into a tag shape, but I don't have one of those tag chompers, so all I'm going to do is line this up on my grid over here, and I'm just going to take a little pencil when I find one that has a point on it, and I'm going to mark this down. I'll mark a 1/2 inch right here on the top and a 1/2 inch right here on the side. And then move this over to the corner right here and mark a little 1/2 inch right there and a 1/2 inch right there. And then I'm just going to take my scissors and where the 2 points meet, just cut right there through the where I marked, and do the same thing right here. And so then you're going to tag the relatively the same size. So there we go. So let's put a little decoration on this tag. What do we want to put? Oh, I like that love on there. Let's use that. Now, like I said, if you would like to have one of these journals, like the Traveler's Notebook for Christmas journal or whatever, I have the material to make several of them. If you would like or interested in that, let me know. I'm just going to take a little bit off of there because that's not quite even. There we go. And because this is weird looking, I'm just going to take a tiny bit off of that. Just so it has the appropriate space between each other. Don't ask me, y'all. I know it's just for me. But for my friends that know me, I say don't sweat the small stuff, but they know better. So I am going to edge this in pink with the Victorian Velvet just because I want it to stand out a little bit, not because I want it to distress it. Get one of my fingertip applicators here that's not sticking to the bottom of it. What the heck? Somebody gifted me these, and I really want to use them. So what is everybody working on? I know Chris has been doing some wedding preparation for a friend of hers. I know Nora is working on some journals. What is everybody else working on? Joe, what are you working on? Teresa needs a channel too. She does beautiful stuff. And I just think that makes that stand out just a little bit more. I don't want to make this too thick by popping it up with foam because it's going in a thin pocket, in a pocket that hasn't been, raised up or anything. So I want it to stay as flat as possible. But this is another perfect tag for journaling. Okay. So we're going to take our crocodile. And it should already be set to, this one I might go back 1/8 of an inch. Just because it's a little bit roomier. There we go. And I can't make too many tags with this because this is the only roll I have, and you can't find it right now. And Donna cannot go out and buy any, so this is use what you have, December daily journal. But I've been wanting to use this paper line ever since I got it. And I've used a couple of things to make a couple of cards or whatever, but I really wanted to do something with it. So, but I'm still going to have tons left over. So, like I said, I can make somebody else one if they were interested in one. Just put it together and send a couple of cut aparts with it. Okay, so we put that 110-pound cardstock on there, so we got a nice writing surface on the back. So now we can put that in the very back and have a double stacked Um, and I love how that looks from hanging out the top. Now this one, I'm going to have to do something with it because the envelope is just a little too big. I mean, I made it just a little too big. I thought it would fit. And if it would go all the way down to the bottom, it might. For some reason, it's just not going down all the way to the bottom. Let's see. Yeah, that'll fit going down to the bottom. Just have to put it in the envelope first. What in the world? Alright, this is what you do when your pocket is too tight and something won't all the way down there. You take your bone folder and you go down there and open it up. I really need to find my long bone folder. And I don't want to tear my pocket. Thank you. Where is my long bone folder? You know what? I don't need it. Oh. There we go. If you're very careful with it, when you make any kind of paper pocket or whatever, you can stretch it open just by using, you know, something plastic, something soft. I usually use my long bone folder, but it's buried under a pile of stuff. So, I really want this envelope to go behind the, and it just fits. I may have to cut just a tiny bit of it off. So what I'm going to do is just take my scissors and round it off just a wee bit. Because I'm not going to be mailing it off anywhere, so. I really should have waited till I picked out some paper to cover the top with. Okay. There we go. And we can always enclose it like this. We can close it up and leave it closed like that so we can see that pink there instead of that nasty white. Let's do that. So how will we close it up? Well, I'll drawer open. Glue dots. I mean, the Velcro dots. Really? Oh, yeah, here they are right here. I feel them, I just can't get to them. I have little plastic drawers over here, and I keep all my small stuff in there. All my foam tape and glue dots and things like that. I'm slowly but surely getting my craft room organized. Okay. Put that at the top. With the little foamies. Okay. Now I want to put something over here to kind of cover up the lines on that. Let's see. I like the joy. Like that. Let's see the other color part. I didn't pull all the color parts out because Santa Claus is too wide. I don't want to cut it all the way down. I do like this little pink ornament right here, which I'll think. That's a little bit too wide too, but It's not really that wide. I could cut that down. Okay. I should have that snowflake somewhere, that ornament somewhere, unless I used it when I was making a card one time. But it's amazing how quickly things disappear right in front of your eyeballs. Line this up so I don't cut any of the cut aparts off too far. Alright, let's see what this looks like. And that's pretty. But I think, again, I'm going to do the edge of pink around it just to make it stand out a little bit. I think that would be good. And I wonder something. Yeah, it's too busy. I was maybe thinking about putting something behind it, but no, I think I'll just ink it. Put these things back where they belong. Y'all, that's the key to organizing, is putting things up when you get through with it, because if you don't, that's when you lose it. And I am learning that after all these years. Well, what happens is I get busy crafting and I have a million and cajillion one things on my table. And I forget to move them. But I'm really doing better trying to put my stamps back up when I get through stamping them, putting them back on the little thing, and making sure that I put the stamps away, because I have lost little stamps, parts of stamp sets, and it's just like, eventually I find them, but see, I think that just made all the difference right there. I'll put that in the middle. But I want something behind this so it doesn't, so we can get rid of some of that line there. Let me think. Let me think. I had something, but I don't know what to do with it. Oh my goodness gracious. I am such a dingling sometimes. This is what I was talking about. I love my, if y'all seen my club kit video today earlier, I love saving things from my club kit, pieces that I don't have, and I keep it all in the same bag. And I know where things are, and then I can just pull from stuff. All right. There's that little scrap of piece of paper I had. I am just going to go around the edges of this. I said I wasn't going to be using Distress Ink, y'all, but look at me. You know, I can't help it. But no, I really wanted this to have a little bit of pink in it. That's the only way I know how. Just a touch. Just so you can tell it's pink. Okay. Yeah, that's not good. I'm going to have to put it back together. Darn it. I just want a little piece of something under here like this. And I'd use a lace one if I had one that I could make small enough, but I don't. So I'm just cutting a little bit off the end so it doesn't stick out beyond it. Okay. And I'm just going to kind of dot some glue on this, because I don't want to make it too wet, but I want it to stick. Okay. Everybody hanging in there? Have I missed anything? I apologize if I missed any comments or anything. I really do try to look up and see what's going on. But sometimes you get in a moment, it's hard. And I don't have a sidekick with me, so bear with me. That's perfect. Okay. All right. And then we're going to put this on here. So I'm going to have a pocket done. Now, obviously, I am not going to put any kind of ribbon or anything through the top on this because it's just a pocket. But and those who know me know that I don't like this white edge. When you open it up. And I think that's the reason I distress so much. Is because I don't like just that stark whiteness showing. I like that little pink look. Or any kind of look. I mean, it's with anything. Okay, so there is a long pocket that we can use. Made out of a slimline envelope that I made. And I like the way that looked back there. So that is going back here in the very back of the pocket. Now we need a tag for the inside pocket right here. And I think we are going to take more of a solid color paper that I can stamp on. Because I'm going to be stamping on black, I think. There it is. What am I doing that for? All right, we're going to cut this down to 5.5 by, let's see, what size my little glossing bag is. And we cut down 5 by 4, 5.5 by 4. I think that'll work. There's another little bookmark we can use to make a bookmark. Uh-oh, I forgot. I am going to have to cut this down just a tiny bit more because I forgot where my little eyelet is in my little tie there. We'll block that at 4 inches. There we go. Perfect. Now, let's decide what we're going to do with this. I'm thinking that, where is my other little, there it is. I'm thinking I want to use the little tag on this and maybe put that word Christmas Magic in the tag if it fits. I don't know yet what I want to do. But I'm going to go ahead and stamp it. I'm just going to double load this. Well, no, I'll take this off. Okay. Line this up. I think I'm going to put it right here. Then I'm going to use this key down the side. And then maybe stamp a little message in here. And then I will figure out the rest of it. I did not, design these ahead of time because I really wanted to do them with y'all. Oh, I just found some of this beautiful pink linen paper too. Ooh. That was left over from, these are sheets I had left over making a baby album, but I used the blue and yellow out of it. All right, let's find some ink now. I know I have some ink. I may have put it up. I think I did. All right, I put my gonna use my Memento Tuxedo Black ink. And yep. Okay. I am going to be what am I saying here? Backing this up with the 110-pound cardstock as well. Well, I was really looking for my little, there it is on the ground. Because I'm trying really hard to put these back where they belong. Now let's see if this Christmas Magic will fit in here. I'm reasonably sure it will. It just fits, so I really got to get that aimed up there. And forgive me if you see my head over here. I'm trying not to put my head in here, but we'll see. Oh, look. Very cool. put that a little bit close to the top. Well, that's okay. We'll put the little hole right there. Let's see. We're just going to build this. Will this fit on here? Let's try another one. This one fits better. If you are watching this for the first time, and I know that you that are here are not, but if you're watching the replay of this for the first time and you're new to paper crafting, it's always a good idea to have several different sizes of ink blocks, because sometimes you can get a better impression if you have the right size. Okay, so I'm going to stamp this little key right here. All right. And I'm trying to figure out which way the key goes in. Oh, that did not stamp good. Now here's the magic part, trying to see if I can get it lined up again right. Oh my gosh, I did, and I did not double stamp it. Woohoo! It must be my lucky night. All right. Now, like I said, I'm just decorating this up, and I'm going to go back and put some different little color thingies on it, maybe. So under here, we're going to put not all homes have a chimney, you see. That's why Santa has his own special key. And I think I'll put that there. And I'm going to stamp some little now I usually use my Versify when I stamp out words, but since I have this out, I will use my Memento ink. And I'm using Tuxedo Black. And the reason I use the Versified ink when I'm stamping out words is because it gives it a crisper edge. It just makes it stand out more. Getting off of there. But that did pretty well. All right. We're going to take this, put it on the back of that. Take this little holly leaf off and put it back where it belongs, over here. Oh, come on now. All right. I'm going to stamp this in with the gold, because we don't have any gold on the page. And I think I'm going to leave this one square because I just stuck it in the corner. That's okay. I'm not going to put one over there. I'll put one down here. And I'm not going to do it right now, but I will go back and color these in when the ink dries. Now I want to put something in the middle. I'm feeling like it kind of needs a flower. So what I'm going to do is fussy cut a flower out. Now y'all know I don't like to fussy cut in front of everybody, but I will tonight. I'll make an exception. Just because I'm really pretty slow about it. But this is not that hard to fussy cut out. So. The trick about fussy cutting, though, is not to pick your scissors up to turn your paper. And then if you got to go back and trim some, you can. Because I know I will have to a little bit. Either that or fill in with some ink. Which I might do. You see, I'm just turning the paper and not really moving my scissors. I mean, to cut, I am, but... Oh, well, you guys are not seeing nothing, are you? Because I haven't been on screen. I apologize for that. Whoops. Well, I moved my scissors that time because I knocked them off. Okay. Now, I am going to go trim up a little bit of some deep places I missed, but not bad. Okay. And, you know, I got to take care of those white lines. Can't stand that. So, I'm just saying, if you don't get that close, it doesn't really matter anyway. If you ink the edges up, or if you're doing something in black and you have like a little white left, take a black pen or marker and go over the edges of it. It just makes your line bolder. I am my own Cricut machine. I would never ask for a Cricut or anything like that for Christmas. But I might ask my daughter for a Cricut Joy. I guess you want to know what I wanted for Christmas. But... okay. There we go. And remember, the reason I'm leaving this flat is because it's going into a flat pocket. It doesn't have any gussets in it. And if I put put a thicker in there, it could rip the pocket out. And I'm going to ink around the edges, although I am going to pull a little pull tab on this. Oh, I really needed to back it up, but, you know, we'll do that later. I don't want to waste all night. How long have we been on here? We've been on here for an hour and 20 minutes, yeah. I usually only like to stay on about an hour and a half or so, or whenever y'all tell me you gotta go. Are you tired, or you want to quit? But no, I usually try to stay on about an hour, hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours, but... Now, my next question is, next week for Thursday Night Live, should we move on to a different project? And I'll show you the reveal of my, finished product. Oh, here's a pen. I might just go ahead and do this while I'm here. What would y'all like to see next week? Okay, not everybody say everything at one time. Ladies. I don't think we have any gentlemen on here tonight. What were the choices? Thank you. Oh, you started mini Christmas journals. Forget that. That's a good idea, Ruth. Yeah, I'm going to be doing all homemade Christmas gifts this year, except for my grandchildren. But actually, I'm going to be doing something for my grandchildren. It's homemade too. My daughter asked me about this several weeks ago, and she said, "Mom, you're so crafty." Now, mind you, I'm not that crafty with woodwork. She said, "Would you make the kids a Lego table?" I'm like, yeah. So I figured that I can take the legs. I can get some plywood. I was going to find a pre-made, coffee table or something like that and do it that way, but I'm not because I can't make it work out. But they live in a small, they don't have a lot of room for it. So I can get, I'm going to get a piece of plywood from the hardware store, and they'll cut it down for me. And I'm just going to get one that's 31 inches by 31 inches. And that way I can put a 1-inch trim around it. And then they'll make it 30 by 30 after the trim's on there. And then I'm going to cut a 10-inch square out of the middle of it. And then attach underneath one of the Dollar Tree like laundry bags, laundry bags that has the mesh and small openings and stuff. I'll cut that down and staple that underneath the little 10 by 10 hole and catch all the Legos. And then I found a place online that I can order the base plates for about $1 a piece. And so I get 10 by 10 base plates. I'll need 3, 6, 7, 8 base plates, something like that, 9 base plates. And then just use, I may get pre-made legs if they're affordable enough. If not, Lord help me, I'll try to figure that out. But I figured that if I take, where's my piece of scrap paper? If I just take some, make some 45-degree angles like that underneath each side of the board, like a little L bracket, and then put a brace board like this in between, and then get some posts and put them right there, L brackets. Maybe that's what I'll do. Oh, and Ruth, to ask your question, there's no choices. What kind of project would you like to see me do next Thursday? If I can do it, fine. If I can't, I'll tell you. We can do 3D project. We can do cards. We can do art journal page. We can do, I've been wanting to do some painting, but I don't know about that. We can do Christmas decorations. We can do just about whatever you want to do. So I'll leave that up to y'all. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, the guys from Lowe's and Home Depot both said that they would help me with it if I needed help, like cutting it out, and because I don't have any electric tools or anything. So my neighbor does, but he's not always home, and I live in an apartment, so it's hard to find a place. So Home Depot gives you 6 free cuts, and Lowe's gives you 8 free cuts, but they charge $1 a cut after that, and Home Depot only charges 50 cents. So I have to weigh my options and see what I want. But I really do want to do one for them. I think that would be really cool. Something that their Meemaw made for them. And probably will wind up costing me way more than what I could buy a present for, but, you know. It's something that they really do need. And I looked online at these Lego tables. Oh my gosh, they're expensive. The one like my daughter's talking about that they want with the the netting underneath and everything is well over $150. So I'm thinking that is just like way out of my price range. But the guy at Lowe's said that I can get end cuts and stuff like that. That I could probably get an end cut that was at least 30 by 30. So I'm going to save that for another time. So maybe that's what, that's probably what I'm going to do. All right, I think we'll do this side. Just kind of make it a little bit cohesive. We'll do this one, and I'm just going to cut it out by hand. Okay. So what y'all think? That's perfect. Take care of the little white edge there. I'm not going to do everything, just want that white edge covered up. And I'm going to work on this for next week. I mean, work on this, and I can show y'all the finished results next week. Just work on getting it done. But quite honestly, like with my fall journal, I've been enjoying just doing it on a daily basis and decorating it that day that I do it. So basically, that's kind of what I might be doing with this. And then I'll show everybody what it looks like at the very end. But I did want to do the first page and the cover and this page. And I want to make some ephemera for it. So I'll show you guys that. I'm going to use this little envelope in there. So, on one of the little pages. But I just want to get some ephemera and stuff set up and made already for that, that reason. So let's look at the front page again. So we got 2 pockets. We got a long pocket here. We could put lots of little mementos or trinkets in. We got this tag that we can journal on the back. And that's really cute. We got this large tag here. And then this tag right here. It says Christmas Memories. And I just set this up right here. Like I said, I'm gonna find some little letters to put December Daily up here on the top. And then I may put a family picture right here. So I'm not gonna do anything else with that for right now. I'll tie this up so I can get a better feel of what we want on here. Now, I was thinking about, like I said, I like the smaller one. Taking one of these flowers because they match it perfectly. I'm just cutting the netting off of it. And the mesh. And just putting a little one right here in the corner. I don't know if I like that little tail on there. What do y'all think? With the ruffle on there and the flower, or the flower without the ruffle? And I don't know if I don't want one up there, I don't think. I may find a really pretty kind of part on here that I might put. Well, since it's Santa Claus paper, I could put the Santa Claus on there and pop him up and just put some little jewels and stuff like that around them. Okay, tell me what y'all think about the ruffle with the flower. Yay or nay? Because I know for a fact I'm going to put the flower on there. And I know for a fact I am going to ink around this ruffle. Because I definitely do not like that white edge poking out there. Wherever I use it. And I like it more after I inked it, but I'm not sure about that. What do you guys think? Yeah, I like all that together, yeah. Santa, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to use the Santa. I'm definitely going to use the Santa. Now, to pull the paint tool from the front, I think I'm going to cut a little bit of tulle. Cut that very straight in. And I'm going to gather some up like that. So that when I put this on here, it'll have tulle behind it, and it kind of brings in the tulle from the bow on the side. I think I might do that. Now this will take a minute here. I have this, you know, one of the the little plastic tables that you always find at plastic fold-out tables and stuff for church and all that kind of stuff. This is a table that I have underneath to work on, and sometimes it just really gets on my nerves. It gets like little warps in it or something. Okay, I just need that to stay down for a moment. Because once I put my Santa Claus on there, it'll be fine. But I just kind of need it to stay. Let's see what can I use to make this stay. Well, where is my end? You know, saying where there's a will, there's a way. Now I'll scrunch this up underneath here. Put that down just a little bit farther. Oh, come on. That'll hold it down for the moment. There we go. Told you where there's a will, there's a way. And the rest of that's going to be covered up. I like that. Now, what did y'all think about that ruffle? I didn't think, I don't remember seeing anybody reply to that. Did anybody reply to that one? Okay, I think I'm gonna get just a tiny little bit more out. And do it from the other side. I'm trying to look. Yeah, I'm only going to do one flower. Like the tulle. I like the tulle too. I like using tulle. And since I use the tulle, you know, bow to tie it up. Now, none of this double-sided tape will show once I get this card on. I'm just trying to decide if I want some coming out the side, but I don't think I do. And I'm probably going to trim it down just a little bit because, like I said, I'm going to have that flower underneath there. All right, so now I'm going to put some foam tape behind this one. Right after I ink that white edges. Oh, y'all thought I forgot. Truth is, I almost did. I don't know what it is about white edges I don't like. But I think everybody has that one thing that they craft and it really just like something they have to do. Like they just don't like on a finished result or whatever. For me, it's white edges. I mean, may come back and see my papers edged in pink too, but you know. But I'm not doing it in a Victorian, like, kind of vintage way. Just to put some color on the page, actually. And to cover up white edges. Time to drink some of my enhanced water. Okay, so I'm just going to put some foam tape on the back of this a little bit. And I'm going to come back away from the edges because of the tulle. All right. I like that. And I think I'm going to give this tulle just a little haircut. Just cut a little bit off of it. And what I usually do is just gather it up and then come down at an angle like that. And that gives it that pretty look. I'm not really going to cut much off of this. I'm just going to angle it so that it'll be, because I didn't put much on this one. So just give it a little angle there. And I probably should have put some in the middle, but that's all right. All right, so that's what we got so far. And I'm going to put the flower down here at the bottom. Just because I got to have a flower on something. And I do like it right down there on the corner. I'm going to put it on this side. And I found my art glitter glue, if you'll leave it alone, will hold like the fabric flowers and stuff on. I don't have much fabric tack left, so I'm not using it. Get the glue off my table. Alright. Let's see. Where's that little snowflake? I was trying to use it. I knocked it off my table. Yep. Been trying to use that snowflake all along. So I think I'll use it up there. Put my stuff back in the Christmas bag. All right. So what y'all think? Does the cover need anything else? I'm thinking about maybe putting another pocket or something on the back. I don't know yet what I'm doing with that, but what about the front? Does it need anything else? Let me get my little bow out there. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Nora. Thank you, Ruth. So, y'all, you think the front page is done? If I find some little pink bling, I might put something down there. But, yeah, for me, it's done, I think. I love all the little tat and all the little ribbons hanging out of it. I think that's cute. What do y'all think? Get it up here where you can see it. Thank you. Yes to what, Ruth? Some little gemstones or something up here? Because you know I'm all about that bling. All right. So we are going to put this back together. I may be using this little piece right here. Maybe a little bling. And put this in my little holder. I had a bunch of these sleeves left, and I started using these to store my stamps. Just put them in like this, and this way, one this way, and one the other way, and so, and I have a little box I put them in. And that goes down there. I really am trying to clean up better when I get through crafting. Put this away for right now. And yeah, I think I want some bling, but I don't know. Let's see. Do I have any bling handy? Y'all, if you hadn't had a chance to go look at my D-stashes, go check them out. I've been trying to de-stash because I still haven't gotten a job yet. I really thought I was going to get this job I interviewed for last week, but I have not heard a word from them. But they were so positive when I interviewed with them and like all about me, and now nothing. So I don't know what's going to happen, but I still have some D-stashes out there, and I would love if you could check them out. And Lord have mercy. Let's see what kind of blingy I got. Here's my box of bling. Let's see. I need some pink. That's too vibrant. Not a big fan of that either. You got some little bling like that. I don't like that. Thought I might have had some. Oh, look at this. I got some silver and flower blingies. Maybe we could put one of those up there. I got some little pearl-esque pink blingies. All right, Ruth, good night. Thank you for coming. I really enjoyed you being here tonight. Oh, look what I found. Letters for December Daily. Because I don't think I have enough of these. This has more of a purple tint. This has more of a pink tint. So we'll decide in a minute. Real quick before everybody else goes. Let's look at the bling and see what we got and see what we like best. Because I am going to put a few little blingies on it. Okay. For letters, for me to write December Daily, we have these, which to me, I mean, are pink, but they cast a little bit of purple in them. Then we have these. Let's see. Let's put a piece of white paper behind it. They have more of the fuchsia, but they have like little gemstones on them. So those are the choices for pink letters that I have to write out December Daily on it. And then for bling, we got just the pale pink flat bags. We have the silver and pink flowers. And then we have these little gems. They have squares and circles and hearts and stars. All in different sizes. And I'm thinking I like the little small sizes. If I use these, like somewhere down the bottom. Down there. Maybe a couple up here. Or maybe one of these up here. But the album is mostly gold. So I don't think I'm going to use these. So let's take those out. So it's between these two. Which one, guys? The flat backs or the little gem blings? I know which ones I like. Gems, yeah, I think so too, Nora. So let's do a few of those. And I think I'm going to do the really small ones because, and I think I'm going to do, should we do stars, squares, or circles? I think I do circles because they got little circles in here. I almost wish I had some gold, but I don't. All right. Where did that go? Don't you just love that? Well, I'm sure I'll find it somewhere on me. All right. Yep. I like that, just a little bit of bling across the bottom there. And let's put a little bit up here at the top. Move my little tool. Oops, we need to move that down because that does not. And I'm really not liking that pink snowflake, so I'm not using that there. That's why I didn't press down on it very hard, in case I decide to move it. I really need something, but I don't know what to put up there. I'll put a bigger gemstone right there in the middle. And then we'll put the next size down. I think maybe one more. There we go. Make a little blingy out of it. I got these little blings at Ollie's for 99 cents. I wish I could find some again, but, you know. Alright, so we're going to put December Daily right up here. Now, do we want gemstone letters? They're kind of big. Or do we want these little sparkly letters? They kind of don't match, though. They really don't. But these don't have any lowercase letters. And these do have lowercase letters. I can do DEC right there and then write dailies underneath. What do you think? This with the bling or this? I think I'm leaning toward the jewels, but I just wish they were a little bit smaller. What, these? The ones with the gems? Just say gems. Or glitter ones. Whoops, sorry, they're glaring. Gems or glitter? I like the gems because they match a little bit better with the pinks and stuff that's in the paper line. But these aren't too bad, but they are off a little bit. Gems, that's what I thought. Alright, let's see what we got here. I hope I got enough letters. Like I said, I've just been running through my stash to see what I have. Alright. So the first thing I'm going to do is take my little T-square right there. And I am going to take, where is it? I'm going to take some of my purple tape. And where'd you go, End? tape my little T-square down. Oh. This purple tape really is not sticky. It's supposed to help you hold stuff down, and it might work better on paper, but I just don't want to. I think it's because my book is moving around a good bit. I don't want to put anything else on there, though. Alright, let's see. If I get the first one on there level, I can probably follow the rest. I need to go lower. Okay. This has got glitter on it too. We're going to put December. Dailies right there. We're going to start way back here because it might take all this room. Usually I start in the middle and work my way down, but I did not do that this time. Uh-oh. Oh no, my little dot flew off of there. I don't like that. See, this is the only thing I don't like about using these letters is that the gems come off. So I'm going to have to do another L. I hope I got another L. I do. And if the gems come off, they look terrible. There we go. D-A-L-I-E. I don't even know if I'm spelling this right, but I think I am. S. I do like the fact that they give you a whole bunch of these letters. December dailies. And let's put... Let's put a little gemstone beside these. Let's let it do a little star. There we go. All right. So we definitely finished that part. All right, cover, the introductory page is done. I'm just going to put a picture right here. The cover is done. I hope I spelled that right. All right. And just tie that up. Get that nice little bow there. And I'll save my purple tape to use on something else. put it on the back of this piece of paper right here. It doesn't really stick that well, but all right, so there we go, ladies. That's all for tonight. I appreciate you coming tonight. I really do. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for your support. Let's do it again Thursday night. I never did hear what some people asked out of what choice, what to choose, what to do next week. But you tell me when the video goes live, as far as the video, just leave a comment below in the comment section what you would like to see me work on next week. And I will see if I can do it. Thank you, Nora. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with it too. Although, if I can do it without tearing it up, I may lift this up and put some... No, I'm not. I'll just stick that underneath there like that. There we go. Just pop that out a little bit. So I'll put my little gemstones up. Get everything back together in order. All right. Okay, guys. So that is it for tonight. This is how I store my scraps. For right now, I didn't even use these pages. I usually just stick them in the front of my book. And hang on to them. If you would like to have a December daily made from this, you know what, I didn't go with this, but I'm going to throw this in there because I'm going to use that to go with this particular paper here. I have one more Santa Claus left. I think this would make a beautiful cover for a TN. If you'd like to have one, let me know, and we'll talk about it. Yeah, so you can have your Christmas TN already done. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for coming and interacting with me tonight. Like I said, I appreciate it. I will see you all tomorrow with a keto living video, and finally my project share for my baby album. I've been waiting to share that with you guys, so it is coming tomorrow. So I will see you all later. God bless. Good night. Love you too. Good night. Call me in a little bit, Nora.